Good morning, it's Kale. Alright, so this is my second attempt to start this recording because the dog started barking on my first attempt. Anyhow, so I made them all come in here and just told them to lie down. So they were looking out the window in the living room. I'm going to do some cross stitch today. I'm going to try. Hopefully this isn't too, wobbly. But hubby hasn't had time for the new stand. So I've got Pattern Keeper up there. I've got some music playing. Might turn it up a little bit. It's a little soft. The AC's on. We're entering a major heat wave here in Texas. So let me turn this just a little bit. Oh my gosh, Misty. No, 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 no. She's got a bone in her mouth. How's she barking with the bone in her mouth? I don't know. Shh, 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 shh. No. 1, 2, 3. There's 4 dogs in here. Okay, so I did these two here. So earlier I was diamond painting, but I was using markup X. I think it's markup XR. And so now I'm using Pattern Keeper, so I have to like reacquaint myself with using Pattern Keeper. And it's been a bit since I did some cross stitching. I've been diamond painting and coloring, so it's like, what? Like, I don't even know where to start. So hopefully I can kind of get back into it. It's one of the bad things about not cross stitching every day. Kind of get out of the flow that you get into. Let me move those out of the way. So I'm a little bit in an awkward position. Okay. So then we're going to come over here. So I hope you're having a good morning. It is morning here. It's sunny, but the clouds I think have come in a little bit. So it's kind of going in and out. That's not the right spot. No, 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 no. Over one more. And of course, since the Misty. No, no, no barking. She might hear the cat out there. I don't know. Oh gosh. Hold on. No. No. No barking. So I have normally the AC set at 76, but I put it down to 75 just because we're getting into this like triple digit heat thing. Okay, so there's 3 there. I've got some pin stitches here, so I have to be careful. Put it in the right place. Okay. Sometimes you can't really tell. Like, where's the hole? I know that sounds really bizarre, but that's kind of how it is. So I finished all the previously park threads. Okay, she's coming up on the chair, and hopefully she'll just go to sleep up there. So I finished all those previously park threads, and so now I have fresh park threads, and I'm just doing another diagonal pass. And that's kind of the pattern that, oh my gosh, why am I having such a hard time? Let me lower this just a tad. I'm going to set it at like a different angle because it's making it difficult for me to see where the needle goes for whatever reason. Okay, so that's where the pin stitch is. I don't have my magnifying glass. around. So I'm just gonna hope that I get that right spot. Misty, go to sleep, baby. Lie down, sleepy, sleepy. Usually they go to sleep, back to sleep in the morning after hubby goes to work. So for some reason, she's the only one that tends to stay awake. Like one afternoon, everybody was asleep for, you know, like an hour, and she was still like just walking around. I'm like, can you just go to sleep? Okay, so we're up here. Got this one stitch by itself down here. So this goes here. So then, let me just poke that up there. I'm going to mark these stitches. Now, of course, I'm right-handed, as you can tell. So the tablet is to my left. So I'm going to reach my right hand over to do the mark up here. Okay. So now we're going to look and see where else it is. So I'm going to park it over to the right. Okay, let's see. Stop moving. Let me see if I can stabilize that in just a second. Okay, so we've got that one there by itself. It's going to be on the row above that, out 3. 1, 2, 3. Get out of the way, thread. See. 1, 2, 3. I'm counting. I'm just going to park it there. Okay. And then let's mark that stitch as parked. Okay. And then what I'm going to do, let's see if I can stabilize the stand. Let me see. That's a little better. I think I have a little rug. It's kind of like fake fur, a fake fur rug. One leg, so the bottom of the stand is a U like this. It's a U like this. And so one leg was on the floor and one leg was on the carpet. I think it was just like making it wobbly. Okay, so that was color 301. And let's see. So the square, okay, let me move. Okay, so let's go up here. That thread there. Trying to do this left-handed. Okay, that's 3830. No. Is it? No. That is up here. Yeah, it's so hard. Like once I don't cross stitch for a few days, it just messes me up so badly. I'm like, what am I doing? It does help to do it like a little bit, even if you do like 100 stitches, you know, every day. Okay, so this 38, 58. It's not that. That must be this dark kind of color. Okay, so that one up there is 3860. That's not right. 3860, is that like a gray brown? No, that's not right. Okay, so I've got the purple. There's 300. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time here. But I'll give it a whirl. Let's see here. Try and look and see where my park stitches are. Okay, so there's that one down there and this one. And then we've got what I'm looking for. I don't care about the park stitches. Don't pay attention to them. You're getting distracted. I'm gonna make this bigger. I'm gonna come over here. I'm doing this area. So what I have is I have a little pin. It's just like overwhelming sometimes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take. So there are the two I just did. So I'm working on this, like, I'm gonna put this pin there and it lets me know like I'm here. It's like, oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm looking for 3830. So let's see if I have that here. I'm still working on transferring my threads from the floss drops that I was attempting to make. Ugh, I ended up not liking them. Back to the, I'm putting them in clothespins. So it's 3830. So yeah. It's not quite as hard to prep to do diamond painting. You know, all your drills are already together and the canvas is laying down. If you have a spot to store it, it's flat. Like they're on my desk and I just grab the tray and the pen and I just start, right? Also because I'm not tracking on any kind of like software or whatever. The only time I'll do that with a diamond painting is if the pattern isn't printed on canvas. So right now I'm doing a test with an Aimee Brown picture that I was going to do cross stitch, but am now doing it as a diamond painting. I'm much quicker at diamond painting than cross stitch, as you can tell if you watch my other videos. You're like, oh my gosh, yeah, I just don't really have like the way that the desk is and the way the stand is. So usually when I'm cross stitching, I'm sitting in my purple chair, which is that way, and it's just a different height and so on and so forth. It's just different. And then of course, since I haven't cross stitched in several days, it's just really super messing up my flow to get into what I'm supposed to be doing.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diego.
Hi, Diego.
Now the only, I'm gonna move this up just a little bit. I don't want it in the way. I'm reaching back here. Spotify has ads. I'll have to just cope with that for now. Okay, so there's that one.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
They said they'd give me the world, but to them, that meant only 1 gig of data.
You're worth way more. Go to Metro and get unlimited data.
Bring the phone you love to Metro and get unlimited data for just $25 a
there.
month with no activation fees. Only at Metro by T-Mobile.
If using more than 35 gigabytes a month, you may experience slower speeds if network busy.
Oh gosh, okay, so this color is 3328. 18, 22, 30. Let's see where it's at. I don't know. Don't see that color. Let me see. That's really bizarre. I don't see it. I either moved it. Wait. It is a kind of peachy color. 37. Now I see it. I like this color. I said it says a peachy color. Well, it is. It is. It's like peachy brown. I'm gonna change this music. Let's do the next song. We'll do the next song. So I'm going to pull out one thread because I'm doing the, what do they call it, the loop method for threading the needle. So I pull out one like that, and then I'll normally like just straighten this out. They get all kind of like curlicue, wrinkled when they're on the bobbin. But I think that it happens unless like the floss drop. I mean, it's okay, but it's just, I don't know. There's something about it I don't like. It's like, where do I put the floss drops? They're like right now they're on a hanger. Like, where do I put them when I'm stitching, right? Or is it just where you just store them there and when you're not using them? But the whole point about it is that you can easily pull one thread out, right? Supposedly. Okay, get over there. Oh, thank goodness the AC went on. It's warm in here. But of course, utilities are so much. I don't want the AC, you know, bill to get too high. Okay. So this one is next to this. I think also I discovered with cross stitching, when my nails are a little on the shorter side, that it's just harder to like grab the threads. No, don't get caught in there. Get down in there. Okay, so this one is going to be parked here. Okay, so we did that one, and this one here is parked. So again, I didn't mean to do that. Again, as with all of these designs that I've chosen for my diamond paintings and for my cross stitch, they're like super confetti heavy. Why I just pick such difficult images to do? I must be like a masochist. It's crazy. Okay, where did 3328 go here? So yeah, so it just, oh my gosh, why did I pick such a difficult image? Couldn't pick something simple, right? But I mean, the art is lovely. The way the camera angle is and the canvas angle, it makes my hand look funny. Okay, let's see. This is number 400. So I think why it's so difficult right here at this part of the canvas is because, let me look at the picture. It's like a mishmash of books right there, different book colors. And it's just, ugh. You've got like purple, black, these browns. There's some like olive greens, some grays. It's just ridiculous. It's killing me. Is that on there? Turn it up a little bit. So I've got my waterfall on. Okay, so I did that one. And then there's 3. Get in there. Why don't you want to go in? Don't be difficult. Okay. So that's those 2. Those there. So there's these 2 down here. There's these 2 here. And it's going to be... Why is that there? Right here. It's going to be right above that other part thread. Okay. Right here. I know it's short, but there's only a couple of stitches there. That should work when I go back and do a part thread pass. Okay. Making progress very slowly. Okay, that was 400. Okay, so the next one, I'm trying to finish that square there. We've got R is 833. It's like a gold green color. So the way that the babies decided to lay down, so I've got 2 fluffy beds. I brought the brown one in. So the pink one, the brown one, and then I've got a gray and white, kind of like fluffy rectangular bed. So Rosie's on the rectangular round bed. Lily's on the pink bed. Evie and Misty, oh my god, Evie and Misty are on the other bed, on the brown bed. And Evie normally does not like that, but she let her do it. I'm shocked. Okay, so this one goes here. Wait. I didn't want to do that. Okay. It goes here. I was down 1 row. I should have been up 1 row. I was like, wait, I'm going to put it in the wrong spot. And there have been times that I've done that on this canvas. Like, some of it I've taken out, some of it I'm like, it's just going to have to stay there. Okay, so there's 3, there's 2 here. And it's going to go 1 row above the 2 and on the last stitch, which is this. So that's going to go here. That's how I figure it out. It's like, where does it go? Okay, there's 2 here. Go up 1. it's not rocket science. It's very, let's wing it. Okay. That was R. Let's do, what is this one here? 720. Okay, I see 722. Let's see. Let me see up here. My floss props.
Dally rinse and refresh. Break up with stinky clothes.
Every now and then I get a little bit tired of the stinks that just will never come out. Every now and then I rinse it out. One wash and keep delivers. One washing smells so clean. Dally rinse and refresh, it's a dream.
Dally rinse and refresh removes 100% of odor.
Okay.
Just one wash. Guaranteed.
No, don't see that one. Okay, I must be so blind this morning.
Diego, it's Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh God, these
I just want to
ads.
say your cashback match makes me feel so special.
I wish I could skip them, but I just don't really have. I just don't think I should pay
Here's what we do.
Well, I'm doubling
to
everything.
be ad free
Double dating, double dipping, double feature,
until,
double header, double
you know,
whammy. You know,
the
basically
channel
double or nothing.
is like monetized.
We match. Discover
Okay,
cashback
so
match.
I don't know what
See terms
happened
and
to
conditions.
720, so we're gonna skip that one. So let's go and look at the one next to it. It's 920.
For the best new Latin music. Así que suben el volumen and raise a glass to proudly celebrate a musical
Okay.
community that's 100%
So all these like reddish brown colors.
because we are the spirit of the
I guess
200%.
it's a book.
Buchanan's. Click or tap the banner to learn more. Sip responsibly.
I have this
Buchanan's
gigantic
Liquor
long
Cafe, 40%
thread
alcohol
for
by
2
volume,
stitches.
imported by Diageo, New York.
Wrap it back up on here. I'll go ahead and use this long thread even though it's like really long for just 2 stitches, but I'm sure there'll be another area where there's just a couple stitches, so I'll just kind of work it along till it's gone. Okay. What is this here? Probably dog hair. Evie? Okay, so these are in the way. That's what happens with the park threads. They end up being in the way. Like, can you get out of the way? Okay, there's the one that I don't have that color. Here's, see, there's 2, but that doesn't make any sense. Okay, there's the 2. Okay, here, it's this one. It's very easy to get confused while you are doing this, because your eye could be looking in the wrong spot. So you're always constantly like double checking yourself. Where the heck was that? And maybe even sometimes triple checking yourself. Okay, so there's those 2. Let's mark those. And let's go look if it's anywhere else. There's one. Well, there's a few down here, but that's kind of far to drag it back there. So I think what I'm going to do is just kind of end it here and cut it. Just leave a little tail. And then I'll wrap this back up on here for the next time that color pops up. Okay. That was 920. Okay. So let's go and look at this color here. So I can almost finish the square until I find wherever 720 disappeared to. So that is 3787. Which is a kind of greenish, grayish color. So usually I just take them and I double them over, like the one that I'm, I just pulled these two threads apart. I'm just gonna kind of double it over, and then I'll put it back on the bobbin. This is a very old bobbin. It must be like 30 years old. Don't hate me for not having brand new bobbins. I want to take them off the bobbins. I really want to buy, there's this one set of bobbins that I found, but I think they're in the UK and they're really pricey. I mean, we're talking a couple hundred, but they're so nice. They're like plastic, like thicker plastic. If you know what company I'm talking about, excuse me, please leave a comment for everybody else. I just can't remember who it is. Okay, so we've got the two right next to each other. Okay, this would probably like go so much quicker if I could do, two-handed cross stitch. Okay, so I'm gonna park that here. I'll move that. Mark those two, park this one. So that that square is almost done, other than these two little stitches right over here. Over here. Let me get my scissors. It can be a pointer. Okay, so I think it's this one. And this one. And I don't know what happened there. Something. What happened there? I'll have to check that. Okay, so, but I'm gonna move on. Let's see, 1, 2, there should be 3 here. Okay. Oh, it's this one and this one. Oh my god. Not up here. These two. Okay, so now, if I'm going in the diagonal like this, So I just parked that one there. So the next square I would work on is here. So let me take the pin, just put it kind of right here. Okay, right? Yes. So that is 823. That's a dark blue. Right? Yes. It's like a midnight blue. Dark navy. They don't have to be perfect here at the ends, but I do try and just get them like even with each other. I don't know why I spend time doing that, but I do. ADD, I don't know, not ADD, OCD. Okay, so let's move this over. Okay. This one's off all by this lonesome over here. So we're going to have to do some watering every day in the plants in the backyard because of this heat wave. And hopefully nothing dies. It's awful. And there's 2 here. I tell my husband every year, it's like, I'm not going to do any flowers. I'm not doing any plants. Except for what's already planted. I never listen to myself. It's like, why? I bought plants, but I like them. They make the yard pretty. And it's good for the insects and the birds. Which of course every year I'm seeing less and less. It's really sad. Okay, so there's 3 there. I'm gonna be in the second one. Okay. I will probably park this one over here. Since that's the next square I'll be doing. I'll park it there.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing the
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing protect her too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our own detergent. So we switched to Tide-Free and Gentle.
There's just one of those. Oh, they're killing me. It's killing me. 803. It's blue. I think I have.
It's got to be Tide-Free and Gentle.
Be craving Wingstop? Then Uber Eats has got you covered.
A little piece, maybe?
You can get 10 free wings only on Uber
No.
Eats. And on the off chance you're not craving 10 free boneless wings, you're still in luck.
I don't think.
Uber Eats will be dropping
Let me zoom out here. I don't think there's a lot of that color.
all your favorites all summer long. So whatever you're craving, don't sleep on these deals. Especially 10 free boneless wings from Wingstop. Only on Uber Eats. Order now.
Yeah, there's not a lot of that going on.
See after details.
What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do like a shorter thread.
It's Jennifer Coolidge. You know, I just want to say your cashback match makes me feel so special. It really inspired me.
That's great. Doubling the cashback you've earned at the end of your first year is what we do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now. Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. You know, basically double or nothing.
It might be like more of that color somewhere else on the canvas, on the fabric. I'm not over that way yet, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna roll this back up on here. Three, okay. Stay there. Oh my gosh, having short nails is so difficult. I just pulled these away from each other and they were even. What's happening there? Wow. Something weird. So what we're going to do is I'm going to cut that. It's almost like it was, what's the word? Unraveling a little bit for whatever reason. Weird. I mean, I'm just doing one stitch, so what the hey? Okay. So even though I had started the Dragon Charmer Aimee Brown cross stitch project, I'm actually going to like not continue it. Because this one here is just taking forever, of course, between doing other things. And I've got quite a few diamond paintings that I'm working on and want to finish. And there's only so many hours in the day, but I am willing to do it as a diamond painting. That won't take us long. The flower is 154. That's a burgundy color. Let's put 803 back. There's quite a bit of this color in the picture. More than I expected. At least so far. I'm going to move, now that I've kind of moved down a little bit, I'm going to move the image over on the screen. Scoot these things over. Well, maybe not that one. How about this one? Maybe just a little small. Something like that. Okay. Rearranging things. So I'll just take these and put the ends together and put it back on here. See if I can get it to reach up there. Yep. Okay. That's for the next time. So a lot of cross stitches, fiddling with the thread. Fiddling. I mean, ideally, you would have, like, if there was a way to do it, you would have all of the colors already, like, threaded on needles. And what happened here? Where's the end? And then you would, just like, I don't know how you would store that, like how you would do it, but it would be cool if you could have all your colors already threaded, and then you just reach over, and then when you're done with that thread you just rethread it, but then you have it ready for like the next set. But okay, so we're over here and there's 3. We're gonna do this one here. And I keep hitting that the pin, but it's helping me, sort of. No, stop. I think my dog is snoring. Okay. There's 2 here. I'll do the left one. I just came through something that I have to cut. Little snaggles. Let's see if I can see it. Blue thread. Here's the other part. Oh my goodness, it's like, don't stress me out with things that are hard to see. It's already hard enough to see. It's already hard enough to see. So I was going to do some Caileadair gameplay yesterday, but I got tired. Just waking up early is killing me. Ugh, like this morning, Misty just basically woke me up by walking on me. I'm like, hello, I look at the clock, 3:30. Nope. I do not want to wake up. No, I don't want to wake up that early. But of course by then it's too late because I'm up, so. Okay, that takes care of those 3. Wait, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. No, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And then this one is going to be parked here. I'm at a really difficult part of the canvas. These books that are right around here are just, ugh. That's more the 3787. What I might do is take that part thread of the 3787 and just bring it down here and do these. That's an idea. Let me get a drink of water. How long have I been recording? Let's see. 50 minutes. I'll stop soon. I'll do this 3787. That's this one here. But I hope your cross stitch projects are a little easier going than mine. I picked something so hard. Must have been out of my mind when I decided to do this, I swear. So we got this one. Trying to find the edge. That's the black. The 3 black ones go in there. So it's got to be here. So the three white dots, white circles, those are black. That's the color black, I think. All right, this is next to the park thread. Right, so this is a really extremely difficult part of the canvas. First of all, the colors are dark, so they all like blend in together, right? So if your vision is even slightly like you can't see, it's just okay. So this gets parked here. Just gonna go straight down. I can get it in that hole right there. Okay. Goodness gracious. There we go. So other than the black that goes in these, let me see. I think that's black. Yeah, 310. So I don't have it parked anywhere. What I may do, I'll do those 3 and then I'll finish. Because really, like right now, my mind is kind of on diamond painting and coloring. So I did a lot of cross stitch. Of course, I usually cross stitch every morning. But the last few mornings, I actually haven't done that. I've been diamond painting. So it might be, I don't know, like is that my brain telling me take a break? Because I've done almost 19,000 stitches over many months, several months. And maybe I just need to take a break. But I don't want to leave it, too long because I'll never finish. So maybe what I can do is just go back to trying to do at least like 100 in the morning and then just save the diamond painting for later in the day. Okay, so there's the 3 and there's 2 here. I'm going to do the bottom 2 and then go up to the 3 because there's more over here. I'm going to start at the bottom.
Qualifying plan required. Wi-Fi were available on select U.S. Airlines deposit and Hilton Honor membership required for 50% discount. Terms and conditions apply.
So like the past weekend, I just colored. Like that's what I felt like doing. I was like in that mode. But in the last few days, it's just been diamond painting. Which I'll probably do after this, and then this afternoon I'll do some Palea game playing. I'm a little discouraged on the Palea. It's a lot of grinding, and it just gets so old. Like right now I'm trying to get the bug hunting up to level 9, and it's just so boring. Yeah, I'm gonna park that one there. Okay, let's mark those. Okay, so that square is done. Okay, so what did I accomplish today? I did, what, 2 squares? Almost. Yeah, 2 and almost 3. So that's not too bad. I'm just going to continue working my way down. So if I come out like this and see, let me close pattern keeper. Remove it. Let's see. I'll close it. Can we remove? Bring this over. So you can see the owl. And there's the suit of armor. Right? And the pink book. So the pink book's really helpful as a kind of spotting kind of area, because you can like look there and go, okay, I'm like down below it, or I'm over to the right. So it's kind of nice to have that brighter color there in the middle. It's really helpful. So you can see, look at all the black that's in there, that's highlighted right there on Pattern Keeper. Oh my gosh. So where we're at is, so up in here, let's see if we can figure out what's going on right here. So there's the pink book. So there's a bunch of books right in here. There's a couple bits of orange. I guess that's what this starting right here is, orange. Orangey. And then right below that is, oh, okay, so these branches here are like an ent, like from Lord of the Rings. It's like a tree. I think that's what that is. Right, so his arm is going to come like down here. Right down below the pink book, like down here. So it's a tall, like, tree guy in here. And his feet in here. Let me see, in here. So he's really tall, so his feet are going to come all the way down to the shelf. So there probably won't be really any like decent color blocking until I get to the lady in the blue dress, and she's over here somewhere, over here. So yeah, so there's this area right here is insane. This area right here is insane. Right, so the shelf is down over here. So that tree guy that's here, he's gonna come all the way down here. So he's like really, really super tall. Oh my gosh. I guess what I'll have to do, it might be easier to stop the diagonal per se. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe just come straight down. It comes straight down, and then fill in diagonal. Like get that kind of chaos kind of area, because I'm assuming that the colors that tree guy ent thing are kind of similar. So it might be best just to come straight down, get him done and out of the way, and then come back and fill in this area here, and then go back to diagonal, like, you know, here, and then just catch up the diagonal to where this tree guy is. I might do that, because because you can see like the difficulty I was going through in just doing these little diagonal squares coming down, and even down over here. There's just a lot of different colors, so this is the way it is. Anyhow, I'm going to do some diamond painting, and then I'm going to prep myself to play some Caileadair. I don't know if I'll play it on my Steam Deck or on the computer. Probably this afternoon, just do it on my Steam Deck out in the living room. And I've got some chores I need to do around the house anyway, so but the babies are sleeping now, so it's a good time for me to diamond paint. Anyhow, enjoy the day. Enjoy your cross-stitch project if you have one. Try and stay sane in this crazy world, and be kind to yourself. Be kind to the world, because we desperately need all the kindness that we can get. And I will see you in the next video.